We interrupt this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
It's Wednesday. It's 6 p.m. It's the ThinkSoJoe Show! All right.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. Trying to figure out, I'm having problem with, this board's got to go, I think. I think
It's time.
It's on its last legs, I think.
Oh my gosh, we should give it to Greg Burt to smash on stage.
Maybe. I got to buy a new one first.
Well, yeah. I jumped the gun there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This thing's all sorts of fucked up. Anyway, I miss my old PV one. It wasn't as fancy.
Yeah.
And it didn't have it didn't have effects and it didn't have the sliders, but it had, it worked.
Right.
And it worked consistently, which is more than I can say for this board. And this is a good board. I'm not knocking the board. It's lasted me for a couple of years now, a few years. Unfortunately, I sold that PV board to Brian, who immediately sold it.
Nice job, Brian.
Anytime Brian winds up with anything of mine, it immediately gets sold.
It's just a stepping stone.
And I don't even know if they make that same board anymore. They make the same model number, but it's a different board. So it's oh man, I don't know. What do I do? So I don't know. We'll look at that.
Yeah.
No, he did not pick random initials on the. We sent Lady Laura Moore. We're going to preview a little bit of the all WNY Awards today.
Yeah.
And we sent Lady Laura Moore one that was leaked, which was the best all WNY show according to Lady Laura Moore, which was awarded, of course, to Corey Comments on. And she's trying to decipher Scott's signature on the thing there. Yes, the show has still been on, and it'll be on for, if it's been 2 minutes, it'll be on another 58 minutes. So or hour and 58 minutes. Yeah, I can count today. 118 minutes.
Mathing.
118 minutes. I got all this work I got to get done because, it's funny because I got this book and I'm ooh, okay, 98,000 words. I'll just read 10,000 words a day and get it done in 10 days.
Right.
And
it didn't work out that way.
No, I read 5,000 words the first day and then read 5,000 words yesterday. So, yeah, I have 6 days to finish this and a lot of stuff to do in the meantime.
Yeah.
And the problem, I kept getting orders, over and over and over, big orders for, YouTube videos and other, longer stuff. And just oh, man, I got to get through this, but I don't want, and I want to go to bed at some point, too, So, yeah, but, all WNY Awards, the ceremony starting 3 p.m. on Saturday at the Evening Star. That's this Saturday.
Yes.
Yes. At the Evening Star. Oh, that's right. I turned off that. I can't hear it in my headphones. I don't know if you guys can hear it out there. I turned it off in my headphones. I know that much. So.
Yeah.
But
so 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. We'll be there.
There's going to be a basket raffle.
Yeah, we'll be there until 9 o'clock. We're going to be. I'm giving out awards in the first hour and the last hour, so I have to be there all day.
Aw.
I am giving out the very first award of the night, which I believe to be best vocalist. As a matter of fact, we've got one of the nominees, I think, coming up in here on today's show. I'm looking for it now. I pulled up all 23 categories. They're all in separate tabs.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, there's best folk, best hardcore, best hip-hop and R&B. We're playing Chuckie Campbell a little later on the show. Best country band is one of the awards. Best blues, best electronic or industrial, best EDM, best DJ, best new band, Best Live Band, Most Original Band, Best Guitarist, Best Bassist, Best Drummer. Here we go, Best Vocalist. And our nominees for Best Vocalist, this is the first award we're giving out. And in fact, it's one of the first artists we're playing on today's show is also in this category. The nominees, Allie Rose Morella, Danielle Mazziotti from Iron Soul, who we have coming up.
Coming up on a March show.
March 23rd, the All WNY 13th anniversary show. I got to talk about flyers for that in a minute because I went out to get flyers yesterday. And we'll talk about that in a second. Grace Stumberg.
Right.
Very talented. She was at our show with, Shambles and all them a couple of weeks ago. Ronnie Watts, who is we're going to play a little later on. Who I never heard of her before we started doing the awards nominations. And it was like, this isn't bad. And, my old high school buddy, Zach Ward from First Ward, yeah. So that's the first award we're giving out. It's gonna be a tough competition. I'm interested to see who wins.
Yeah.
And I get to announce it, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm not kicking off the show. We actually have 3 musical performances, to kick off the show. And that's over on this window here. I've moved stuff around. All right. We're starting off the show with Allie Rose Morella, Ronnie Watts, and Shannon Vanderland, all performing small sets during the 3 o'clock hour. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be that'll be some fun entertainment to kick off the day.
Yeah. Very
talented individuals there. In the 4 o'clock hour, we've got another band we're playing on today's show. Mom Said No is playing. Along with the awards for Best Vocalist, Best Local Release, Best Rock Band, Best Local Song, and Best Country Band.
It's a lot of stuff.
That is a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff. I had a couple of bands that are nominated for Best New Band. And they have shows that night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we're giving that away, I think, in the 5 o'clock hour.
Oh, they could probably do both.
Yeah, I'm looking for it now. Best New Band is in the 6 o'clock hour, so it might be tight. It might be tight. I know one of them is at Good Bar, and I don't know where the other one is off the top of my head, but I don't know if either one of them won and need to be there to pick up their awards. So it's gonna be a fun night at Evening Star. You're presenting some awards.
I am. I'm presenting best punk and pop punk, and then folk acoustic.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got you up there. I'm doing best vocalist in the first hour, best guitarist at the 7 o'clock hour, and then best other and best bassist. I'm looking forward to all of those. Every single one.
I know you are. I know.
I can't wait. It's gonna be a great time. So I went to we mentioned the All WNY 13th anniversary show, which we finally were able to announce.
Yes.
And finally got an event page up for. Also the Black and Heart Ball, we got an event page up for and a show announcement.
Right.
And a flyer. And so Scott asked me to get flyers made. So I went with my usual guys. I emailed them in the morning. I emailed them at 11 o'clock at night. So I'm like, crap. I hope I could get these tomorrow so I don't have to go out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I emailed them if I could get it by the end of the day, that'd be great. I don't know what time this place closes. And as I found out, they don't actually keep office hours anymore.
Oh, great.
So you can't, you cannot go in there. I woke up to an email yesterday. Yeah, sure. We'll print them for you. We'll send you an invoice and an estimated time, a little later on today. Okay, cool. I sat around the house till 3:30. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna head up to Elmwood. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go to Revolver Records.
Right.
And by the time I'm done there, they should have my stuff ready. So I went. I ate. I took my time eating. Mm-hmm. By the way, they gave me a fork and a knife with my burrito.
What?
So I'm sitting here why the fuck did they give me a fork and a knife with my burrito? And then the burrito is packed so thick it starts falling apart. It's like,
Yeah.
that's why they gave me a fork and a knife with the burrito. So I'm sitting at ETS with a fork and a knife eating a burrito.
How silly. Was it good?
Absolutely, of course. It's always good there.
I've only eaten there once.
Yeah, I love that place, and it's a shame we don't book Good Bar anymore.
I know.
But I went to Revolver, and I took my time browsing Revolver. I was gonna grab Metallica's Kill 'Em All.
Yeah.
Because they had it for like 22, and I'm like, ooh, I don't have this one yet.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, let me see what else I can find, and I stumbled upon like records that they had just gotten in, and one of them was 9 Inch Nails' The Downward Spiral Definitive Edition.
This makes me happy.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm buying this one.
I love how you threw in the definitive edition.
Yeah, I didn't know when I bought it until after Drew from The Long Cold Dark was like, hey, is that the definitive edition? And I'm like, why does this guy always like have to get on me when I buy something for not getting the like super expensive thing? And then I realized like, no, this actually is the definitive edition. Okay, cool.
It says so right here,
It
right?
does, it does.
You should save the sticker that says it's the definitive vinyl edition of the Downward Spiral.
So I found that, I even browsed through all their like new used releases, like that they just got in, and found the first Weird Al Yankovic record.
The first one, huh?
Yeah. So now I now have 4 of the first 5. The only one I'm missing is Polka Party.
Where do you want this sticker?
I don't know.
Oh, it's shit. I've peeled the sticker off, people.
She peeled the sticker off without asking first where I want, and I have no idea where I'm going to put that.
Should you put it on the vinyl?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We'll
think about this.
Yeah, I have no idea. So anyway, so I get to, I take my sweet ass time at Revolver, right? And just wandering around. Finally, I'm like, all right, it's like 5:30. I'm going to find someplace else to do these flyers.
Yeah.
So I looked up like Kinko's, and we have a FedEx, which is Kinko's, FedEx office store, right over on Delaware at Hurdle. Okay. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to walk over there. I'm going to see if I can do this just by downloading these onto my phone. Mm. Like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, just email them to this email address. Like, all right, cool, perfect. So I email the email address. The guy pulls them up, and he starts printing them out. He asks me what kind of paper. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just know that these guys do my flyers for me. So he gets this paper. I don't even ask how much this paper is. I'm like, it can't be that much.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, and so he prints them all out, and he's like, okay, that'll be $64.23. Like, what? Like, well, you already printed them.
Right.
I'm not going to tell you, no, I'm not paying for them. So I pay this $64.23 or whatever, right? And, the card stock that they're on is just, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And
it better be.
The thing, like, the anniversary show, the font that we use for all WNY is all over both flyers. On the one for the anniversary show, it didn't come out. It came out as a different font.
That's so weird.
It's weird. I have no idea why. Like,
that's so weird.
It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. It's a good quality flyer. It gets the point across. Who cares? Nothing looks off center or anything like that, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So as soon as I leave FedEx and I pull up my phone to, find a bus home or whatever, hey, we're just starting to print your flyers now. We'll have them for you in the mailbox about 6:30. Great, except I don't need them anymore. Sorry, guys. I was literally just about to email you.
Yeah.
So I feel bad if they actually printed all the flyers and wasted like 40 sheets of paper. Yeah, I know.
They probably have a button to push for when that happens.
Yeah, so it was like, they didn't even send me an invoice. They're just like, oh, it'll be in the mailbox for you at 6:30.
That's weird.
Like, great. So maybe I could have probably got these for free if not for $20,
Right.
But yeah, the flyers look great. We're gonna have them with us on Saturday at the awards show, so Scott can, we'll have handbills. We got like 20 each of the handbills. Great. They're bigger than what we usually do.
Are they?
Yeah.
Cool.
And they actually like fit on the page without having to stretch them. So that's, but we'll have the flyers, we'll have the handbills, so you guys can grab those in case you want physical copies of those, because they are on Facebook, of course.
Of course.
Now, how about this Black and Heart Ball?
How about this?
February 15th, our annual Valentine's Day weekend show, the Black and Heart Ball. And we started out with Tokyo Monsters. Tokyo Monsters was the first band we asked. Well, first band I asked. And I said, guys, here's what I want to do. I want to put you guys on this show, and I want to book Jackknife Stiletto with you. I want to bring Jackknife Stiletto back to Buffalo. We're gonna make this happen. So I shot a message to Annie from Jackknife Stiletto, who also happens to be Joan Jett's guitar tech. Joan Jett is doing a Red Hot Summer tour in Australia right now.
Must be nice.
Yeah. And Annie was not sure if she was going to be back on time, so we were unable to secure Jackknife Stiletto. As we're trying to book bands, I get a message from Robbie Takak, of course, the bass player for the Goo Goo Dolls, if you don't know who that is.
If you don't know.
Yeah. And he shoots me a message and he says, hey, have you thought about booking the Mollis from Tokyo? I said, no, not really. I can't afford to pay them anything. And, no, Laura, Andrew is not up for any awards that I'm aware of. I don't think so. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. We'll, I'd love to have them. They'd fit great with Tokyo Monsters, but I don't, I can't promise them anything more than like a cut of the door, maybe some food.
Heck yes.
And he was like, all right, I'll get back to you guys. I'll let you know in 24 hours.
He texted it just like that in that voice, huh?
Yeah, well, that's Robbie, I'll send you a message in 24 hours. Like, okay, cool. I don't hear from him. It's the weekend. I'm like, hey, man, I wanted to follow up with you on this. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll get back to you tomorrow. Or I'll get back to you by the end of the day. So the next day.
This is rock star time.
They're in. Like, perfect. All right, cool. Now I got to find 2 more bands. So I shot messages out. I posted again, like, hey, I'm looking for bands.
Yeah. With
no response. So I was like, you know what? Let me shoot a message to Archers and let me shoot a message to Strange Standard. And both of them pretty quickly agreed to jump on this bill. It was actually at the Boulevard Mall. That was a depressing experience.
Oh.
I was at the Boulevard. So, I was at the Boulevard Mall 2 days before Christmas. And I was just, because, last minute shopping, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I'm there. I'm wandering around. It's pretty busy in there, And that pizza place that you and I went to the one time we went to the craft store over there.
Yeah.
It was still open. I don't know if they were doing any business or anything, but it was open.
Right.
I went there this past, well, when did I go? Like Monday? Or
I think so.
I don't know when I went. But I went, and the pizza place is gone.
Yeah.
Mall was dead.
Yeah.
It was just, oh my goodness, how depressing that was to be there. It was Thursday. No, it was Friday I went. It was Thursday or Friday, one of the two, because it was before we had Madison over.
Oh.
Because I had already had the embroidery floss.
Oh.
Because I was like, hey, guess what I bought? Because we're crafty.
Excuse me.
I did not give away any all WNY Award results except for that online exclusive that leaked. You could blame Scott for that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
But
we're working on our manners. Right, Mom?
It's like Animaniacs, right? You're just belching a song and excuse me. Excuse me.
I love how our lives always relate to cartoons.
Of course, especially Animaniacs.
I know. So, I helped Greg Burt with a show this past week.
You did?
It was on the 12th, and it was a lot of fun. You know, it was
sounded like an exciting show.
It was a very interesting night. From the opening act, it was his first show ever, other than recitals, and he had some stage fright, and he froze. And then Astrabula came up and kind of saved the show and, played a really great set. And in between almost every song, he invited the first act to come back up. And eventually, the first act did come back up and do a whole song and, got his redemption. And it was wonderful. It was solo, a kid playing the ukulele. And it was really cute. It was adorable, and I look forward to what that artist has to offer in the future. But that was a rough night, and I can't thank Astrabula enough for stepping up and
sure,
setting a good example and encouraging.
And then that first artist, he was a younger kid, right? Like
15.
15, okay.
So, yeah, and that was really awesome. And then my friend from Sardine played, and I knew it was going to be good, but I wasn't exactly sure what to expect. But this was, I really liked it. Maybe it's just because, I'm a fan of Andy Herman, but, they were good. So it was all acoustic, even the drums were bongos and the cajon and stuff like that. And I don't know, you're gonna see them soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Greg fill a few dates in my free time. And they're gonna go on one of them, so listen up for that. And then by the end of the night, Astrabula proposed to his girlfriend Molly, and she said yes. And it was a really nice night for everybody. It turned out to be a nice night.
Good.
Yeah, it was cute.
It sounded like a fun night. I was home.
Yeah.
Probably if the Sabres were playing, I was watching the Sabres lose.
Yeah, I think you were.
Yeah.
No, the Sabres weren't playing.
Oh.
Wait, maybe they were.
I don't know.
But you were watching football.
I was, and then I flipped to hockey.
Yes.
Yes. And yes, because I watched in the living room. And I was like, oh shit, the Sabres are actually winning. And then they, snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. And I was like, you know what? Okay, maybe I don't have to watch the games in the bedroom because they did okay.
Right.
And then I watched that game against Edmonton out in the living room, and they lost 7-2 to fucking Edmonton. So
wow.
Yeah, needless to say, I'll be in the bedroom watching the game tonight, or maybe in here. I don't know.
Oh. I like it better when you're in the front of the house when I'm baking, because then.
Well, the game's not till 9:30. You'll be asleep anyway.
No, I have a lot of baking to do.
Oh.
Because I have to bake for Saturday.
Right.
And I have that big networking thing. You guys, we need a co-host for the 30th.
I pretty much literally just asked Brian on Twitter. So.
Okay. Well, when Brian says no,
right, which he will.
We'll need a co-host. I got invited. There's a Niagara Rises cocktail networking hour at Wine on 3rd on the 30th. And I was invited to vend there. And I'm super, super excited. So I'm getting a head start on some of my cookies so that I can have, the basics. I'm excited and nervous and excited and nervous. But, I have to be on my best behavior and dress nice and all that stuff because it's Wine on 3rd, and that's a fancy place.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like wine. I haven't had wine in ages.
Fancy
probably
places
2
in Niagara
years.
Falls.
Fancy places in Niagara Falls. That 3rd Street.
Fancy places in Niagara Falls.
The armpit of America.
Oh my God, yeah. I too have things I need to do in Niagara Falls besides this awards show coming up, and yeah, I gotta go to Niagara Falls.
At least you're going where you're going with who you're going with.
This is true. I don't have to go to any like real ghetto kind of places. I'm not gonna end up at fucking Players or some shit.
Oh my God.
No offense to anybody that goes to Players.
None of them listen to us.
I know. This is the last time I went to Niagara Falls for anything other than like work or a show or something. I was at what the fuck is Legends?
Oh, was that with Ellison?
No.
Oh.
No. I was at Legends. And then I went to Players afterward because I missed my bus home.
Ew.
And then we ended up at some drug dealer's house, which is the most Niagara Falls thing ever, right?
And then at the end of the night, you just feel like you need a shower really bad.
Everybody listening from Niagara Falls is like, fuck this guy, and they're turning out, and they're like, trying to rescind their votes for us for the WNY Awards. Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, I lived there for 29 fucking years, and I will not move back. All right? Like, credit to those of you who are there, and especially to those of you who are trying to make it a better place, and you know who you are. But I'm not coming back. I'm coming back to for shows and for business, and that's it.
Yeah.
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 I can't wait to be able to publicly talk about this business that I have, but
I know it's kind of killing me because you know how I am with secrets.
Yeah.
I'm contagious with the way I am with secrets to the point where Joe told me what he was making for me for Christmas before he even made it. Before he even got the supplies.
Well, that's when I was at the mall 2 days before Christmas. I had to get the supplies. Like, all right, I'm going to Michael's. Gonna buy heat transfer vinyl. Got you some heat transfer vinyl the other day.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, and I'm gonna start this while I'm chilling dough.
I was in Niagara Falls, and I'm like, hey, while I'm out here, I'm gonna go visit my buddy John, who works over at the hotel. He wasn't there.
Of course not. He's never there when you go to visit. You gotta plan.
It was a Friday and it was 3:00. John always works Fridays at 3:00. However, my old boss needed to leave 2 hours early on Sunday. So John came in 2 hours late on Friday so he could come in 2 hours early on Sunday. So he wasn't there. And so I'm like, fuck, all right. So I stood around talking to my old bosses, Bob and Sook.
Bosses.
And, oh, hey, how you doing? You driving now? Like, no, I'm not driving now, boss.
You don't have to call him boss after you quit.
Just in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood, visiting, going to Walmart, going to Hobby Lobby, going to Viola's.
Yeah.
Only ended up at one of those places. Very disappointingly, because god damn it, I love Viola's.
I know you do.
That is the one thing when I'm in Niagara Falls, like, ooh, Viola's.
Yeah.
Maybe I can go up early on Friday if I have time and I can get Viola's before.
You should treat
business.
yourself.
Or
You've been
what?
working very hard.
You know what? I gotta be there. I gotta be in Niagara Falls on Saturday, right around the corner from there. So I'll just go before the awards ceremony.
Oh, we have to talk about rides for the awards ceremony. We'll do that in a few minutes.
Sure, we'll do lunch at Viola's. Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, there's more to it with the not driving and the stuff. So,
That's right. We're gonna have to find a ride and.
Well, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yes, we will.
We will.
So
we'll talk about it during the song break, I guess.
Yeah. What are we playing first?
We're gonna start with Ronnie Watts, who is one of our early performers. She'll be playing during the 3:00 hour before any of the awards are given out.
Okay.
She's a very talented musician. She's actually up for the very first award, Best Vocalist.
Okay.
Which
Is that her? She looks young.
Well, I have no idea how old she is. I don't know anything really about her.
Maybe she just has nice skin and hair.
Maybe. But she's a very talented vocalist. And she's up for Best Vocalist, which I am giving away right at the start of the awards section of the show at 4 o'clock. So this is Ronnie Watts, and this is the song she's nominated for. She was nominated for Best Song. I don't know if she made the top 5 or not. I haven't really looked, but this is her song Roses on all WNY ThinkSoJoe show.
I can find a million of you. Do you think you could find one more of me? 'Cause I just look for a boy who lies, who gets around and gets real high and cheats. You text me, I'm not like most girls you've met. I bet you sent it on someone else's bed. You always had me when you felt low. Come to find out it was just for show instead. You say you're sorry, no you're not. You're only sorry you got caught. And all the roses, they are dead, and all the lies you ever said, they mean nothing to me, nothing to me at all. Play the victim in this game, go ahead now, take the blame. It's not your fault, you're a liar, got caught in the fire. Oh, I hope it hurts when you hear my name. I gave you love and all you gave was pain. And I hope it hurts when you hear this song. Would it feel better, baby, if you sing along? You say you're sorry, no you're not. You're only sorry you got caught. And all the roses, they are dead, and all the lies you ever said, they mean nothing to me, nothing to me at all. Play the victim in this game, go ahead now, take the blame. It's not your fault, you're a liar, got caught in the fire. And all the times that we shared were all a lie, you'll never get. You're just a boy who's terrified of being alone. No one's by your side, no one to dry your tears, no one to hold you close. Well, you had to, and you lost by the roses. They are dead, and all the lies you said, they mean nothing to me, nothing to me at all. Play the victim in this game, go ahead now, take the blame. It's not your fault, you're a liar, got caught in the fire. Oh, what a stupid liar who got caught in the fire. Oh.
Ronnie Watts on all WNY ThinkSoJoe show. She's up for Best Vocalist, and also, I can confirm, Best Local Song. She's nominated along with Jordan Potter for Amygdala, a.k.a. Push It Back, of Night and Light, Broken.
Amygdala.
Sure.
I think it's amygdala.
Okay, sure. I don't know. I just get paid to read. So, Home by PA Line, and Waves by our friends and Archers, who are playing with us on the Blackened Heart Ball in February.
That's going to be great.
Archers are very excited about their nominations. They're looking forward to the ceremony, I know.
Awesome.
We were talking about the best new bands. Like a couple of them have shows that night, unfortunately.
Yeah, that,
So,
the hustle is real, guys.
Yeah. Unlike the struggle. The struggle is fake.
made up.
The struggle is fake.
Yeah.
I'm convinced the struggle is fake.
The struggle is moderate. Well, I don't know. I'm looking for a couple bands to fill a bill on February 17th. If anyone's interested, reach out to me on Facebook or wherever you can find me. And yeah, we'll see if you fit. And it could be really fun.
It could be.
It could be, but only if you play.
Yes. I was going to go share the link to listen to the show live on my Facebook profile, and I stumbled across this post from Mindy Davey with information on this show February 18th, or excuse me, February 8th.
Okay.
Well, it says February 8th, 18. I think
That's probably supposed to be 19.
I'm sure it was supposed to be 19 because I did the same thing when I posted the Black and Heart Ball flyer and realized it when I was like after I had already posted the event page and everything, and I went to go make the anniversary show flyer, and I'm like, oh shit, that should be 19.
Yeah.
And then I went back and I changed it. I had to email Robbie twice, like, hey, I fucked up on that last flyer. Here's the updated one. Anyway. This looks like it's going to be a great show. It is for mental health awareness.
Super important
Very,
stuff.
very much so. With Mark Lee Vu. Mark Lee's got a live band. Musical performances by Nash, Hydro Studios, SQ, Maddie Radwan, Dreesen. I think I'm saying that right. Felix Spills Cuevas. La Riz, Molotov, Davili Kids, and Mindy Davey with spoken words by EFX and Lazarus, and that's going to be at Nietzsche's.
I actually know some of those people.
That's going to be at Nietzsche's. It's a $10 pre-sale, and tickets are apparently going fast. We're close to selling out.
That's great.
And
let's sell this shit out, guys.
Let's do it. That's why I saw it, and I'm like, you know what? This is an important thing, and we're gonna get that out there. We're gonna spread the word and hope people will. Make it out for that.
It's at Nietzsche's, and Nietzsche's has such a nice vibe.
Absolutely.
And they run shit well. They put on good shows. So, it'll be worth every $1 of those $10, especially with all those artists.
Sure. I think it's going to be a great show, and it's for a good cause, so get out and support. Yeah. We don't just, we like to promote our own shows, but we also like to promote other shows, We're here for the scene. We're not here for us,
Right.
And but yeah, I saw that pop up in my feed, and I was like, ooh, let me tell people about this on the show. So there you go. But again, before that, we're at Evening Star on Saturday. You can come hang out with us, buy cookies. You can
let me know what kind of cookies you want me to have, because I'm making them consistently for the next couple days.
Now, my question is, and I'm going to ask in our staff group, what are people wearing to this award ceremony? Because this isn't a concert. This is a straight up award ceremony with musical performances.
Yeah, this is going to be like.
This isn't what we did. This isn't what we were working on the day we met. This is where that was a concert where come pick up your awards. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have an idea of what I'm going to wear if I can get the dress from my sister that I want to borrow. It's the same dress as I wore when we went to see Less Than Jake.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea if I'm, what I'm wearing.
I'll dress you, don't worry.
I know what I'm wearing if I win, best...
I know what, yeah.
Best local show, or best all WNY show. I know what I'm wearing to that. So...
You said if, like, you're doubting yourself.
Yeah, no, when I win, because, who else is going to win? Ryan?
Corey?
Yeah, Corey with
Scott.
his 10 minutes a week. Oh, yeah, Scott. When's the last time he did a show? My only real competition is the Nick and Dan show, and that's a YouTube show, so I ain't worried about that. Now, next year, when the Skeleton Closet is up for the award, that might be. I might have some trouble with Carl Skelly Winslow.
We might have to step it up.
Who, incidentally, was born on the same day as Nick Lucido.
Happy birthday, guys.
Yeah, happy birthday,
freaking
guys.
birthday.
It was yesterday, but happy birthday.
And wasn't it Nick Lander's birthday?
Recently, yes.
2 days ago or something like that?
It was recently, I believe, Nick Landers'
and there was
his
somebody
birthday.
There was somebody else.
It was, actually.
It was somebody else's birthday the same day.
Nick Landers shared a birthday, I think, with Nick Myers of the Dreadnecks
There
and
was
somebody else. And I don't remember who.
Hey, maybe that can be something about our poll.
We do need to come up with a poll. We've got 20 minutes to figure that out.
Well, okay, so my aunt my mom has had 2 brothers, and one of her brothers married my Aunt Suzanne. And my Aunt Suzanne has the same birthday as me in a different year, obviously. But we always said we were birthday buddies. So I guess my poll question is, do you have a birthday buddy? You know, do you have like a twin that you share your birthday with? Because I actually have gotten a few birthday buddies since then, one of which is Grant from Dreadnecks.
Okay, yeah.
He shares my birthday. We've never actually met or talked or anything.
You will get to meet him Saturday because the Dreadnecks are closing the night with a performance.
I have to make it. I have to.
You have to.
So
now here's the thing about this idea for a poll, though, is there is a thing called the birthday paradox. Are you familiar?
No.
Okay. The birthday problem or birthday paradox concerns the probability that in a set of randomly chosen people, some pair of them will have the same birthday. However, 99% probability is reached with just 70 people and 50% probability with just 23 people.
Okay, well,
So if you're in a room with 23 people, there's a 50% chance somebody in that room is your birthday buddy.
Yeah. Well, I would say a birthday buddy has to be somebody who's close in your immediate life, like a close friend or a cousin or relative of some sort. I would say it's like that.
So like JT for me would be,
yeah.
You know, we're good friends, and we share a birthday a couple of years apart.
Yes, he's your birthday buddy.
Yeah. It's funny because I randomly found people on Twitter that have the same birthday as me. Like, just somebody posted like, oh, should I stay up until my birthday? I'm like, how long does that mean? Like, when's your birthday? It's like, oh, it's tomorrow. Like, hey, so is mine. How about that? What are the odds? And it's somebody from Buffalo too. Like,
oh, really?
I've never met the person. Like, we became friends over like the Buffalo Sabres or wrestling or something. I don't know.
It was one of two things.
Yeah, it was one of the two.
That or music.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like wrestling. She had a picture with The Rock or something like that. I don't know. And it was like, oh, hey, where'd you meet him? Like, oh, at the gym. Like, hey, maybe I should start going to the gym. Not that I'd want to meet The Rock, but I was telling you the other day about the guy that got shot in the eye right after CM Punk lost the WWE title to The Rock, where he said, yeah, that was the worst thing that's happened to me this week was CM Punk losing the title to The Rock.
I can't imagine. And
CM Punk got the guy like front row seats to the next time Raw was in like his area or whatever. Like
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Might as well get something good out of it.
Yeah. But I think the odds are...
glass eye. Jesus.
I'd say the odds are pretty good towards people having a birthday buddy.
Well, it doesn't really matter if they do or if they don't. What matters is that they vote so that they're eligible to win whatever we're going to give them this week.
Lady Laura Moore says, I don't share a birthday... It's talking about me. You don't share a birthday with anyone since you don't have a birthday. Yes, you're right. I am ageless. I am timeless. I am just in this vessel now, the 7 deities. Wonderful, yes. Delete.
It's funny when I get the jokes.
I know. I was excited that you were going to get that joke.
Excuse me, I'm really sorry, guys.
Excuse me.
What if we give away Black and Tart ball tickets with the birthday buddy poll.
I am totally in on that, and I will tell you why, is because this show is going to do well.
Yeah.
A little more well than I anticipated, and hence why, right now, you can go on allwnydeals.com, and you can buy $5 advance tickets to this show.
Awesome.
And you can buy, they are $7 at the door. If I had known that this show was going to go over as well as it seems to be, I would have
$10.
It would have, yeah, it would have probably been like 10 and 15 or 10 and 12 or something.
Well,
like
you guys, thank your lucky stars. Cheap show.
Cheap show with a band that has a bit of a following apparently in the Mollis.
Yeah.
From Tokyo.
It's so funny because not like 2 days before Robbie got a hold of you, me and Ryan were listening to the Mollis in his car.
Me.
And I was just like, oh my God, why do I know this name? I was like, oh my God, why do I know this music? Like, this is not music that I would normally listen to. Like, why do I know this? And I'm like, yeah, no shit. We were just listening to them because, you know, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
And so like I get this band, we make up the flyer. We just put the same price as always on there. We just added an extra line at the bottom, get advance tickets at all WNY deals. That way, you know, that prevents me from having to actually print up tickets and give them to the bands and make the bands sell them. Like,
right.
You guys want tickets advance?
Hug a tree.
You can get them online. Yeah. Well, you can get the tickets online. You know, we'll have you on a list.
Yep.
You just tell us who you are, show your ID, and you're in. You know, after you pay your $5 online.
Yeah.
And then if you don't buy them in advance, okay, cool, you pay your $7 at the door.
Yeah.
But it gives me the out of like now I don't have to feel bad about like not making tickets for the bands. And having that distribution network of like, you know, oh, you could go find your favorite band member out of all these bands and go buy a ticket. Like,
True.
How am I going to do that with Poison the Prophet, who are on the anniversary show? How am I going to do that with, I know you said they're bringing people, but I mean, just as an example, because they're coming from Rochester.
Yeah.
Like, how many people here are like, ooh, I got to go see Poison the Prophet?
I'm actually like, well, they all should be.
I agree, they're a good band.
If they're not, Kennedy Carpool is playing. And this is a great pairing of people.
Absolutely. But my point being, it's sometimes it doesn't make a lot of sense to, you know, try and make the bands sell the tickets.
Right.
So what we did for the last show we did, New Year's, as a matter of fact, because we didn't do any pre-sale as far as like, here's tickets for the bands, guys go sell tickets, bring us your money. We didn't do that. We just said, you know what? Since we didn't really push the pre-sale, let's just do $5 at the door.
Yeah.
And now I don't have to do that because now it's like you know you can. It's on the flyer, it's on the event page, it's all over. Like go to allwnydeals.com and you could get the anniversary show tickets, the Black and Heart Ball tickets, like and go.
And you know what else you can do online? Scott put a button to donate to Crisis Services.
Oh, great.
So it's just. If you can't make it this Saturday, where all the proceeds at the door and for the basket raffle will go to Crisis Services. If you can't make it, there's a button on allwny.com and on the Facebook page, I believe, and you can make a donation. We'd love to see you there.
Absolutely.
We would rather you come to the event, but sometimes, you know, you can't.
You know, it's funny because last night I was sitting here, you weren't home. I had asked my buddy John to go up to Elmwood with me because that's, you know, we usually hang out over there. We go to, you know, the bookstore for him and the record store for me and ETS for the both of us. Since I had to be up that way, I'm like, you know, I'm going to ask John. So I shot John a message. I said, hey, man, what's going on? And, you know, he was, I got some crazy shit going on and I really can't today, but I appreciate the offer. And he called me last night. Like around midnight, he's like, can I call you? Like, yeah, sure. You know, he calls me. He tells me he tells me about all this crazy shit that's going on. I don't want to really give details because it's a personal matter.
Yeah.
But, essentially, you know, he was like, oh, you know, and I had to call Crisis Services for, you know, this incident that I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you know, that's, you know, we're actually raising money for Crisis Services.
Right.
At this awards show on Saturday. So, you know, like...
And he's out that way. Maybe he'll be able to stop by.
Unfortunately, it's a Saturday, so he'll be working the entire duration of the show.
Maybe we can bring him some cookies afterwards.
I did tell, I told my old boss, Bob, I said, Bob, you got to give John Saturday off next week. And he goes, oh, no, that's, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, the braids.
Got the braids.
The braids.
Show is complete. We still got a little bit of time left on this, 32 minutes to be exact, to get your vote in for last week's poll.
What are people saying?
Last week's poll was, do you know how to read music? And that will give a $10 cookie credit for Karina's Cookies to a randomly selected person who picks the winning side. Nick Landers asked if tabs count, and you informed me that they do.
It should in this instance.
Ashton told us that technically no, but he's learning the starter and can read the starter notes of drums. And Laura said that people who can't read music should be banned.
Of course.
She's wishing us happy holidays.
What holiday?
I don't know. But yeah, we're right now though, if you're listening to this show live, it is, well, it's not a dead tie. It's weird.
Is it like it was with the chocolate versus the fruit?
No. Well, here's the thing there's, according to my page, it says 32 votes.
Mm-hmm.
When I click on the votes, it is 17-16.
So it should be 16-16.
It should be. And if I count the votes on the yes side, it's 16. So my assumption is it's somebody who has me blocked or that I've blocked.
Oh, who could that be?
I don't know. People do know, but I'm not I'm not fanning that flame on the show. Like, you know, that's in the past. Anyway, but yeah, so we're at 17 yes, 16 no. So if you want to vote and get your chance to win a $10 gift certificate.
It could go either way at this point, so vote.
You can still get in.
Your vote matters, guys.
You know, I might not even count that 17th vote. Maybe we split this halfway. We do
$2 $10.
Two $5.
We could do two $10.
We could do two $10. Okay.
We could do two $10.
All right. So we'll see. Maybe
but
I won't.
You gotta vote, guys. You gotta vote.
Maybe I won't count that 17th because I don't know who it is. They're not eligible.
They're not.
So that puts it to 16-16.
You know what? This is really fucking throwing me off. Okay, so I had an MRI this morning.
You did?
And, of course, I have a lot of metal in my head.
You do?
And I had to take it out, and I put it in, like, a denture cup, and I put it in my locker that they gave me. And I go to, like, grab everything and get dressed, and I set the cup aside, and then I grabbed everything, and I left the changing room, and I left all my jewelry in the changing room. My big, fat hoop earrings and my septum ring. And my nose feels like 3 times ticklier without a septum ring in it than it does with a septum ring in it. And I feel like I feel naked, and I am really struggling right now with this issue. But thank goodness I had some backup earrings. But I've had my septum ring pierced for over a decade. If this won't close up, it won't close up. Not in like 2 days.
How's that wording for you for this poll? Do you share a birthday with a close friend or family member?
Say that this makes them your birthday buddy.
Karina says this makes them your birthday buddy.
Birthday buddy should be capitalized.
You do this then. There's a keyboard in the closet you could grab and use. It's hooked up.
Send me in the closet. Jesus. Do you have a birthday buddy?
One voter for the winning side gets 2 tickets to the Hall WNY Blackened Heart Ball 2019.
2019. Don't
yes.
go to the 2018 show. It's going to be lame.
Nah, 2018's show was pretty good. I think like Dreadnecks and Scarecrow show were on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I feel
like I was working.
I'm pretty sure that was the one that we had the like the wooden panel with the stickers on. So I think Wyatt Coin was on that one at one point too.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. They're starting to blur together.
They are. There's a lot of them.
I wonder how Greg Burt feels. He has like as many in 2 weeks as we have all year.
Okay, that one. And let's see if we can find a negative.
Have it be unbirthday.
Unbirthday?
Search unbirthday.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
A very merry unbirthday. There you go.
I'm aware of what you're referencing, believe it or not.
A very merry unbirthday.
You know, we're
going
to publish that right now. That poll is now officially live on the ThinkSoJoe Facebook page. Even though the other one is still a little ways away from being closed, probably right after this song break, 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
So yeah, after the next song break, we'll have the results of that one. We'll announce a winner.
Cool. Hey, I wonder how Flitzer's doing.
I don't know. We haven't heard from Mark.
We haven't heard from Mark all day.
Yeah, the last message.
I think I heard from him yesterday.
Last message I got was at noon. And it was not from Mark.
Oh. Well, Mark, we hope everything's okay with Flitzer. We hope he's feeling better.
We certainly do. I just got a bunch of emails and stuff. My phone lit up. I'm like, ooh,
what's this?
Like, please don't let it be more work. I want to get this book done. I just had a guy right before we went on the air, and he was like, hey, how much for 10,000 words?
Oh, my gosh.
Like, oh, man.
I
really?
win.
Are you serious? And I'm like, he's like, it's 155, right? I'm like, no. By my math, it's 170. And then I went and punched it in on the page, and it's like, yeah, man, that's 170. And I haven't heard back from the guy. So, and I'm all like, I want the $170 job.
Yeah, but you have a heavy workload right now.
Like, I don't have time for the 100. Like, I've got so much going on between now and when this book is due. Like, because I've got, my business in Niagara Falls on.
I'm just making a garbage pile.
On Friday, and I've got business in Niagara Falls on Saturday.
Yes.
So yeah, she's just picking stuff up off the table and putting it
there
on the
are
envelope.
so many cookies on this desk. It is redonkulous.
I couldn't get to the headphone amplifier thing.
Because what happened was they were gonna go stale. Like you can't keep putting cookies back in and out of the freezer.
By the way, birthday buddies, guess what?
What?
They should be banned.
Fucking A. What? Oh.
Brian can't read music. Laura pointed that out.
Oh.
One vote. It's a no from Laura so far.
Well, I'm glad we can count on Laura.
We can. Yeah, Brian can't read music. Yet,
I am really surprised, actually.
Yet Brian is a sponsored Billboard charting artist, apparently. I mean, they said that they made the Billboard charts, and then I looked at the Billboard charts, but that's besides the point. Anyway, they were a really good band, so whether or not they made the charts should be irrelevant, because they were actually really fucking good. Just, maybe not personality-wise, and that's why...
So these cookies look pretty good.
Those banana bread ones?
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh.
God, those are so good.
Thank you.
I didn't get any of the creamsicle ones.
I was just about to say my creamsicle cookies actually sold out.
I didn't get any.
I'm sorry.
My mom got some, and I didn't.
Your mom bought most of them. my mom won't stop about how good they are. And Robert loved them because, like, I was frosting more of them at my mom's house, and Robert was helping me. So he got a cookie for helping.
If you guys recall, when M&M's did their brief run of creamsicle M&Ms, only available at Dollar General's and not any of the ones around here, I had to have Nick Landers' wife buy me creamsicle M&Ms because I love creamsicles. I didn't get any of these cookies. I didn't get a single one. I gotta wait till the next batch.
The next batch will be probably today or tomorrow.
Good.
Well, I gotta do chocolate chip first.
Okay.
But yes, I will be making the creamsicles.
I need to try those. My mom. Thanks for buying them all, Mom. I asked my mom, like, hey, can I have some of those? You know what my mom said?
What did she say?
Mom said no. The campaign song on all WNY ThinkSoJoe show.
Hello, my friends. How can this not be pretend? There's people praying in the streets, and others saying we're in too deep. And we have reached a great divide, spreading miles and miles wide. And I don't know if this is possible, but I think this force is stoppable. We need to open the doors. Let's prevent a war. We'll help out the poor as they reach out for more. 'Cause the time has come to get something done. There's no need to run if we all act as one. Say we're scared today. And whether gay or straight, it's okay. 'Cause there's a thing called rights, and they are gonna stay. We need to open the doors. Let's prevent a war. We'll help out the poor as they reach up for more. 'Cause the time has come to get something done. There's no need to run if we all act as one. If we all act as one. If it's not love, what is it? If it's not pain, what is this? We have a way of living now. If it's not love, what is it? If it's not pain, what is this? We have a way of living now. If it's not love, what is it? If it's not pain, what is this? We have a way of living now. If it's not love, what is it? If it's not pain, what is this? We have a way of living now.
said no on all WNY ThinkSoJoe show.
It was a really good attempt at a segue that you had there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I dropped the ball.
I'm just like, what did my mom say? What did my mom say? And of course, they're also up for some awards at the All WNY Awards, aside from also performing on the show.
Yeah.
They are performing in the 4 o'clock hour. So, and they're also nominated for Best Local Release and Best Rock Band.
Great.
So, we're looking forward to those.
They really, like, they're good.
We had them at the last award ceremony.
2017.
At the one in 2017 for the
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
And
When we met.
the night we met, yes,
night we met.
I wore a suit.
Yes, you did. You
And-
looked so handsome.
I wore a suit, and I'm the only person who dressed up for this. Like the performers didn't dress up, nobody else dressed up. I'm up there in a suit. Finally, Mom Said No comes up, and they're all in suits.
I
I'm like,
know.
thank you guys so much for making me not feel overdressed. So, yeah, that was fun. Mark is now messaging us with a vengeance.
Yeah. So that first ass picture, that man is tan, for one thing. And the tattoo he has behind his ear, which looks like maybe it's a Celtic knot of some sort. That man is too tan to be Celtic. He shouldn't have that tattoo, and he shouldn't have it there. And it was very distracting. I couldn't even notice his ass because his tattoo is awful. It looks like those airbrush things that, you know, I don't know. And then the next one was somebody who was eating an ass. It looks like he needs to come up for air. He's like really, really red, almost purple. And, I mean, it's an ass that he's eating. I don't know what else to say about it.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Joe Lamoureux won some cookies.
Joe!
Won a $10 gift certificate for cookies. We're also going to give one to somebody on the no side.
Okay,
I think.
okay.
Because it says 33 votes,
Yeah.
but it says 32 votes, and I only see 32 votes.
You know, we'll just give it to both sides.
I think we're
going to
do that. So we're going to generate another random number here. That's number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. TJ Cunningham of
Awesome.
Days Ago. All right, cool.
At least I know it's like
People who
somebody
are
who
going
are
to.
gonna. Yeah, I know that TJ likes my cookies.
We also need to give Joe Lamoureux a handful of random CDs from a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my God, Joe, big winner.
Big winner.
Big winner.
And once again, I'm gonna have to put in the comments. So our winners are Joe Lamoureux, and I won best guitarist. Like, no, dude, you have to wait.
Everybody has to wait.
You will find out on the 19th with everybody else. Like, I'm rooting for you, dude. I really am. But I don't know.
Okay, so I'm excited.
Suit or braids?
Oh my God, braids and the suit.
If only I had hair.
What if you braid your beard?
I could do that. I might do
what?
that for one of these projects I'm doing. Who knows?
Oh my God.
I might go with that whole like, well, maybe not the whole like Seamus thing with all the metal beads and shit, but like, you know, just
Okay.
just a braid here and a braid here or something.
Oh, actually, that would look nice.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
I don't know. Yeah,
I'll help.
we were talking about this the other day, weren't we? Like with somebody, and we were like, oh, you know, is it, you know, somebody said it was easier for them to braid their beard than their hair. And I said, I agree. You're absolutely right.
I said I was trying to braid my hair, and I said it's really hard to braid your own hair, and you agreed with me strongly. That's all I remember.
Yeah. I don't know.
Enlarge this next ass picture.
Do I have to?
Again with the tattoos. And the tan lines.
Yeah.
I don't know. And, like, the muscle tone on the guy on the left, like, he's too muscular.
They both have, they're both vascular.
They're vascular, they are. I don't know. I could easily walk past that and not be sad.
Well, Laura says she counted 17 votes for yes. According to my screen right now, it ended 50-50. It legit says 50% each
Yes,
way.
it does.
So So I don't know who that 17th vote was.
You know, screenshot that, Laura. Screenshot the 17 votes, please.
Yeah,
We're really curious.
I don't know. I don't really. You're curious.
I'm curious.
I don't really care. I'm pretty sure I can guess who the 17th was. But it's neither here nor there. We're not talking about it.
They don't win any cookies. How about that?
Yeah, well, they can't because we don't know that they're on there.
Joe won cookies and TJ won cookies.
They did.
Good for you guys. Let me know what you want.
Joe Lamoureux's like making out like a bandit on these polls, man. Like this is his second win. So I'm,
Yes.
looking forward to getting to hang out with Joe a little bit on Saturday.
I know.
He's playing with the Dreadnecks.
Yeah.
He's also up for Best Guitar Player.
Yeah.
I think Nuclear Winter's up for maybe Best Metal Band or something like that too. So I mean, he's.
Oh, really?
I think Best Hardcore Metal Bands. Yeah, Coffin Hook, County Kings, Dreadnecks, Kennedy Carpool, and Nuclear Winter.
Wow.
Which means he's got a 2 in 5 chance of winning this award.
I'd say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
now
a good list right there.
I also know if I'm going to do like the sport coat with a t-shirt thing to not wear the Coffin Hook shirt.
Right.
because they're nominated.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm giving away that award. I'm pretty sure I'm not.
I think Nick is giving that award away, I think.
Best, let's find it. Hardcore Metal Band, yeah, that's Nick Lucido is giving away that award.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Best Vocalist, Best Local Release, Best Rock Band, Best Local Song, and Best Country Band in the 4 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
Best Pop Punk or Punk. Best Venue, Best DJ, Best Blues Band. That's in the 5 o'clock hour. Corey's giving away Best DJ, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Twist is doing Best Country and Best Blues Band.
I hope he dresses up for it.
I believe he's going to. Corey's giving away Best Hip Hop and R&B at the 6 o'clock hour, along with Best New Band, Best Acoustic or Folk Band, and Best Podcast in that hour.
Yes.
Scott's giving away Best Podcast.
I guess that means he didn't win.
I'm sure it means he didn't win. He was surprised he made the top 5.
Aren't there? Okay.
No, I think there's like 6 of us. Let's see if that's in here anywhere. Best DJ, Best Live Band, Best Original, Most Guitarist, Best Bassist, Best Vocalist, Best Local Release. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I don't know. But all I know is I'm nominated and I better win. So like if I don't win, then that's going to throw off the next couple hours because I'm supposed to present Best Guitarist in the 7 o'clock hour, and Best Other Instrumentalist and Best Bassist in the 8 o'clock hour. But Best Drummer, Best Guitarist, Most Original, Best EDM, and Best Electronic or Industrial Band in the 7 o'clock hour. And Best Live Band, Best Other Instrumentalist, Best Bassist, Best Hardcore or Metal Band, and Greg Rinker Service Award in the final hour.
Yeah.
Greg Rinker Award's going to be the last one.
Oh. We're both nominated for that one.
We are. We're nominated, along with Greg Burt, Dewey Richbar, and Marty Boritin. I'm disappointed that Nick Landers didn't make the final cut.
Wow,
here.
yeah, me too. Nick, you're totally a winner to us.
Yeah, Nick, you're a winner in our hearts, brother.
Can you say it like Hulk Hogan now?
You're a winner in our hearts, brother. Oh man, I watched that Mean Gene Okerlund special they did on Monday. I watched it like Tuesday night before I got to work, and I'm not crying, you're crying. Man, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Yeah. I'll tell you what, WWE, they do tribute packages really, really, really well.
Yeah, I've noticed this. I've noticed.
But yeah, so that's I don't know who the Marty Boritin guy is.
He does stuff at Mohawk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does a lot for community, and he's who I book Mohawk through.
Okay. All right, we got of course Greg is a dear friend of ours. Digital Afterlife's performing on the ceremony.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to see them as a full band.
I am looking forward to.
I cannot freaking wait.
I was pushing for them to be on the awards show because I've seen them as a 2-piece.
Yeah.
So, and then everybody's told me, oh my God, they're so much better with a full band. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I really am looking forward to being able to see them as a full band, even if it is for just a few songs, but.
They have the kind of energy where they don't need more than one song to, hook ya.
Yeah. And of course, you're nominated, I'm nominated. And our dear friend Dewey from Wyatt Coin, who we're playing later on tonight, and is also nominated for Best Folk Band.
Yes.
We've got them. He's also nominated for the Greg Rinker Award.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all great contributors to this local music community, I think. And
everybody that was nominated.
I agree.
It just makes such an impact on this community. And so many people that weren't nominated, too. We're all in this together.
I voted for you.
I voted for you.
That's how we got on. We voted for each other. And I think I don't know if Nick was voting for himself or he was voting for one of us. But if he was voting for one of us, that's how we got in.
Right.
Like, I'm going to vote for Karina today and Joe tomorrow. I don't know. But it's an honor to be nominated for this particular award.
It really is.
We loved Greg and he loved everybody.
He really did. He made everybody feel like a rock star, even if you were just there to enjoy the show.
It's like, I remember showing up at the 2017 awards, or the award show in 2017. And just like, I had to work after the show, so I had all my work stuff, I had my laptop and everything. And I was just like, what do I do? He's like, hey, you're Joe, right? Like, yeah. He's like, hey, I'm Greg. Nice to meet you. You could just throw in this office over here. Like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I had my laptop and my coat and everything in there. And I was,
what a hassle.
Like, yeah, I don't want to leave this laying around. Like, I don't mind leaving a bag or my coat or something laying around, but not my laptop,
Yeah.
And so that was, my introduction to Greg was how well he treated me, just being the host of this awards show. Let alone, let alone how he treated all the bands and everybody that got to know him over the years and got to work with him. He was a wonderful guy, and I'm very excited to I'm humbled and honored to be nominated for this award, and I'm sure you are as well.
Yes.
And so shout out to everybody who nominated us and then voted for us. And
yeah, thanks guys.
And everybody else that's nominated for the category.
It's nice to be held on a level with the people that were nominated.
Absolutely. We got our evening parrot.
Oh my gosh, what a cute picture though.
It is.
See, the parrot pictures, they're what really do it for me, Mark.
Nick Landers commented on a post.
What's this?
He said he shares a birthday with his father-in-law, niece, friend from elementary school, and Nick Myers of the Dreadnecks.
Then he has many birthday buddies.
He has many. We're at 4 votes. I'm interested now because of the birthday paradox.
Yeah.
4 votes. Only 1 yes.
Look at that.
Interesting.
It is.
It is interesting. It is. It's defying the birthday paradox. Thus far, out of 4 votes. If we get to 23 votes, it'll be interesting to see the percentage, because 23 people in a room is, well, I guess that wouldn't be, because that would be like, out of the group of 23, chances are that 50% that one of them, 2 of them share the same birthday.
Right. So that's
that
like
would
limiting the variables.
Yeah. But yes, it's very, like, like I said, I have my buddy JT is, shares a birthday with me, and there was at least one person who shared a birthday with me all through school.
Yeah.
It was that thing where, like, there's 23 people in this class, there's a 50% chance you share a birthday.
Yeah.
And I actually watched the fascinating video from Vsauce that, it's Wednesday. You know what that means? That means there's a new Company Man video.
Oh wow, Kmart guy.
And that means there's a new Minefield. Unless the season's over, which I don't think it is. So I got some YouTube watching to do tonight.
You have some work to do.
I do, and that's my plan when the show's over, is to do work. But then it's like,
I'm going to make some dinner real quick.
I would, yeah, that.
Or maybe you can get a small job done while I make dinner.
Maybe.
Because we're having Polish sausage.
So we've been talking about Instacart the last couple of weeks.
Instacart.
And I woke, I couldn't sleep when I went to bed.
And turns out there was a reason.
I was like, I'm in here and I'm reading and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get through this next segment of this book. And then I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted. And so I went to bed and I shot you a message because you weren't home.
Right.
And I said, I love you. Good luck with your MRI. And I got an email from PayPal saying, oh, your payment to Instacart went through.
Oh, dear.
Like, wait, what payment to Instacart? You subscribed for 1 year to Instacart for $99. Like, I did what now?
Did a free trial run out?
The free trial ran out. It didn't say anywhere that you needed to, like, cancel before I didn't even know I had the trial. I thought that was just how it works.
Yeah.
It turns out that the $35 threshold where you don't pay anything, that's if you're a member.
Okay.
But the first 2 weeks is, it's a free trial of the Instacart Express is what they call it.
Okay.
So I got on Twitter and I said, hey, Instacart, I just got charged, I don't recall signing up for Instacart Express, but here I am with $100 less in my bank account and a membership. Mm-hmm. And they said, oh, we looked into it. You just didn't toggle off the switch for the auto renewal.
Oh.
So we refunded you the $99.
Beautiful.
Which, I had the money. It wasn't a big deal. I would have, and it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth it. And I'm probably going to do the monthly membership on that, which is $9.99 a month.
When it's nicer out, it's not a big deal. But in the winter, come on.
Right now it's good for me. But I mean, like, come August, or maybe not August.
Maybe not August when it's super hot.
Like March, April.
Depending on when winter ends.
The springtime, it'll be like, or fall, it'll be like, yeah, I got no problem going to the store, grabbing like, two things of Pepsi. My biggest problem is when you run out of stuff.
My baking supplies, the 5 pounds of flour really weighs you down. Where
I'm just like, okay, I need to go, I'm going to go buy some Pepsi. And you're like, can you get some sugar and flour and paper towels and vinegar and all this other heavy stuff? And like, where am I going to fit the Pepsi? So that's where this comes in handy.
Yeah.
But their customer service right on the ball. They were just like, oh yeah, we refunded you. No problem.
That's great.
So, I got the email from them about the cancellation and I'm just waiting for it to come back into my PayPal account. But yeah, it was really easy customer service.
Well, that's nice. That's good to know.
Great customer service is always great.
Yeah.
We had a problem. I was watching football the other day on Fox on Fubo, which that was the other thing that I knew was coming out today was the payment for my first month of Fubo. And we had the problem where the sync was off between the audio and video, and I'm like, crap. Like, this is fine for football, but when the Simpsons come on, this is not going to do. And they were like, oh, we'll look into it, and they got my information, they got my zip code, they got the channel, or whatever, and well, they emailed me later on to say they took care of it, but I didn't even. By that point, I was done watching. I had already put my credentials into the Fox app and watched it on the Fox app.
Oh.
But yeah. So yeah, great customer service is great.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
I'm very appreciative of like your issue with Uber.
Oh my gosh, they were amazing.
Yeah, you scratched too hard on your Uber gift card and wiped out the PIN number.
Yeah.
And which PIN number is, I shouldn't say PIN number because the N in PIN stands for number. Anyway, you're like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like,
oh my God, I almost had a fucking heart attack. I almost shit on the floor.
I said, tweet them.
Yeah.
And the next day you tweeted them and they got back to you right away and said, let us fix it for you.
In 24 hours, basically.
And you got your gift card fixed and,
Yeah, the full, and this was a $100 gift card. And like, I don't care who you are. $100 gift card is a $100 gift card. Like, that's huge.
Uh-huh.
And
it's like fast food banquet huge.
Oh my God.
Huge.
Load up the Big Macs.
Fast food banquet huge with hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers. Hamburgers with a D.
I know.
What a fucking idiot. Anyway, this is this is what 50% of the fucking country voted for, is a guy who can't fucking spell hamburger.
I have nothing. I have nothing.
I mean, I could forgive it if the letters he missed were near the letters that were supposed to be there.
Like on the keyboard?
But, like, he typed an E where the U should be, which those are on separate hands if you're typing.
Mm-hmm. You know he was sitting on the crapper on his phone.
And you know, the D is, you know, it's a couple of letters away from the G. It's closer than the E is to the U, but I mean, come on. Like, you're the fucking president.
Oh, my God.
I don't like to get political. You know, I really don't. But, Jesus, you idiots voted for this guy. And you support what this idiot does. He can't spell hamburgers.
He also can't spell coffee. Did we forget that?
I don't know if he meant to say coffee at that point. This point, he actually did mean to say hamburgers. Like, just, come on. They got Burger King throwing shade at him on fucking Twitter. Burger King is throwing shade at you on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's Wendy's deal. Burger King's throwing shade. We had a large order yesterday, so we're all out of hamburgers, but we have plenty of hamburgers. Fucking idiot.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for the other one. I voted for a third party. Go ahead, throw your vote away. Yeah. Simpsons references all around. I voted for Kodos. Don't blame me.
I blame everyone and no one at the same time.
I'm voting Vermin Supreme in the next election.
I know you are.
Yep.
I'm probably with you.
Yep.
I really hate that my nose ring isn't in, though.
I see you itching at it. And
Oh, my gosh. We take for granted how we pick at our jewelry on our faces. Most people don't have jewelry on their faces. I guess that doesn't apply to most of you. But, hey, you know who popped up on my Instagram suggested friends?
who?
Death Weasel.
Death Weasel.
I was like, he won't remember me, but I'm going to add him anyway.
Fucking Death Weasel.
Oh, my gosh.
Good old Death
With a
Weasel.
name like Death Weasel. What can you say?
See, do I have any more medicated silence stories? I think I've told them all the last couple of weeks. Just kind of like, oh, you know, hey, remember that time we played played the lesbian bar on Main Street? Remember the time that we played this party in the middle of nowhere and the host ran through naked?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Those, yeah, that was the rock star life back in the day for me, I guess. I don't know.
Isn't this the rock star life we're living now?
We're the booking the rock star life.
We're like the mom and dad.
We pretty much are, yeah.
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 Ashton said something about me mothering the kids in the scene. I was kind of like, fuck yeah. Put on a jacket. Because he's always outside in the cold with just a t-shirt.
Laura says, Nick, you've now been banned from everything on the comments in the poll. And Nick says, Laura, you're banned from banning things. Laura says, Nick, you've been banned from banning people who ban things. Still only at 4 votes, so, you know, it's,
Here, I'll go ahead and share when we play the next song.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We're coming up on that next song.
What are we playing?
We're playing Chuckie Campbell.
I'm not familiar.
I've actually interviewed Chuckie Campbell in the past, not on this show. I actually own a Chuckie Campbell t-shirt that I've never worn. It's in my drawer with the rest of my, you know, music shirts, but local music shirts.
Yeah.
I believe he's nominated for Best Hip Hop. I'm going to verify that real quick before we jump into his song. He is performing. In fact, yeah, I can just go to the performance one and tell you from there. Chuckie Campbell is performing at the 6 o'clock hour. He is a nominee in the Best Hip Hop and R&B category. And we'll tell you more about that when we come back.
Yeah.
But this is Chuckie Campbell, and this song is called, I don't know, Dream is But a Dream on all WNY ThinkSoJoe show.
I put my heart into this music cause this music is my life. From the moment that I wake up till I fall asleep at night. A dream is but a dream unless you're brave enough to try. Success is what you make it more than just a grind. Cause we gon' make it, 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 we gon' make it. These haters think they can fade us. Believers are not on my level, I settle for nothing, my foot in the pedal. I'm feeling your energy into the entity, into the vessel. Verses are murdered and ripping the turn up. Converted the effort, the work of the purpose. Invented the rules and then only you learned it. You mumble it, rappers and come get told me I wouldn't amount to nothing from the jump. I knew that y'all were wrong. Locked myself inside my room, put pen and pad to writing songs. Now I travel around the country, pay for what y'all hating on. Much more to the story, listen close and try to follow along. Pull up, now I'm focused. For a moment, I felt hopeless. Down and out, was almost homeless. Lost some friends, I overdosed. More than music, it's my culture. Ask me what's the diagnosis. I go harder than these vultures. I put my heart into this music cause this music is my life. From the moment that I wake up till I fall asleep at night. A dream is but a dream unless you're brave enough to try. Success is what you make it more than just a grind. Cause we gon' make it, 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 we gon' make it. These rappers think they can fake it, huh? Working, now it's working through the touring and networking. Nights we wondered, was it worth it? Slave these stages, watch us earn it. Slept on floors and rooms unfurnished, waging war on what you worth. This world of wealth is not the world. If once you wield it, you feel worthless. Word. Traveling, searching and tracking the formulas, tunnel it under the past. Peddling music, connected with people when building a music and brand. Delivering data, recording the music and destined to follow the path. Remembering delicate memories, digging up pieces and parts of a man. Pull up, now we reaching heights we never dreamed. Do this for my soul, but also for my team. Delving deeper, making music meant to set you free. Listen up and hear my vision come alive and let it breathe. I put my heart into this music cause this music is my life. From the moment that I wake up till I fall asleep at night. A dream is but a dream unless you're brave enough to try. Success is what you make it more than just a grind. Cause we gon' make it, 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 we gon' make it. These haters gon' make us famous, huh? We put that work in, now it's working. If you work it, hit the flow. We go hard and we go stupid. We go ignorant, drop it low. Our world is turning, so we turn up. Time is ticking, let it go. Life is precious, spend it present in that moment that we hold. Our world is turning, so we turn up. Time is ticking, let it go. Life is precious, spend it present in that moment that we hold. We put that work until it's working. If it's worth it, you will know. We go hard and we go stupid. We go ignorant for our goals and we gon' make it. We celebrate it. And we be patient. It's entertainment. The aim is to strive for greatness. I put my heart into this music cause this music is my life. From the moment that I wake up till I fall asleep at night. A dream is but a dream unless you're brave enough to try. Success is what you make it more than just a grind. I put my heart into this music cause this music is my life. From the moment that I wake up till I fall asleep at night. A dream is but a dream unless you're brave enough to try. Success is what you make it more than just a grind. Cause we gon' make it, 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 we gon' make it. These haters gon' make us famous, huh?
That's Chuckie Campbell on all WNY ThinkSoJoe show. Song called Dream is But a Dream. He keeps saying he's going to make it. Let's see if he makes it on Saturday when he's up for best hip-hop or R&B artist. And look
Who's
at that.
he up against?
He's up against Cosmic Brownie, my boy Mark Lee, Monkey Brothers, and Twistello.
Okay.
I personally voted for Mark Lee.
I did too.
Not
Actually that familiar with his music, but like his public image
Absolutely.
is respectable. I don't know.
Nothing is impossible, Mark Lee, right? That's his tagline. And,
Yeah.
you know, he's been a great ambassador for us, and you know, I personally voted for him. I'm rooting for him, but you know, I'm sure all the rest of the artists are just as qualified. So.
Yes. Probably.
We got lots of awards that we're doing coming up, and we've got, say, Best Country Band or Artist, Beautiful Remedy, Kate Mullen, Skiffle Minstrels, Steam Donkeys, and Uncle Ben's Remedy.
Steam Donkeys and Uncle Ben's Remedy. They sound like they are deep country.
I'm familiar with Uncle Ben's Remedy, and I'm a fan, actually. So.
Really? I want to. Can we listen to them?
We could probably listen to them, I'm sure. They're probably on Spotify or something, so.
Okay.
I
Steam Donkeys. That sounds like something that you would find in like a dive bar in Mexico.
It sounds like a sexual act.
Yeah, like the Donkey Show.
Yeah, or like a Donkey Punch or a Cleveland Steamer or something.
It's somewhere in between.
I guess. I don't know.
It involves both.
Best Blues Band categories, another one we've got coming up. Blues Daddy-O's, Handsome Jack, Miller and the Other Sinner, Robert Freight Train Parker, and the Tommy Z Band are your nominees for that one.
Very cool.
What else we got? Best Industrial, Andy Olson, Digital Afterlife, who are performing.
Yeah.
Optic Oppression, Space Junk, and Westward Journey. There's another one where one of the artists has a 2 in 5 chance of winning.
Yep. Yep.
Well, we got Best EDM. There was only 2 nominees. So,
Oh, really?
There was only 2 nominated, so they're the ones that are up for the award, and that's Basha?
That's Basha.
Basha?
Basha.
Okay. And I'd imagine that's Onyx.
Yeah, that one I don't know.
Best DJ, DJ Rankin, DJ Ciodos, K-Raj, Matka, and Newt are your nominees there.
Nobody's named Bob anymore.
I guess not. Best New Band, Buried Beneath Concrete, Copper and Gin, Over and Out, Shambles, and the Eves up for that one.
Very cool.
What do we got? Best Live Band, Cardboard Homestead, The Dreadnecks, XM Priory, Wyatt Coin, and Yellow Sauce.
Oh my gosh.
How do you
I love
pick?
every single one of them.
How do you pick between the 5 of them? I did, and I picked, well, I'm not going to tell you who I picked, but I do think one stands out from the rest, but that's not to take away from any of the rest of them. I mean, I have once had to duck to avoid getting hit with dirty mop water from a Wyatt Coin show. So, I mean, and of course, Yellow Sauce default wins because, I perform with Yellow Sauce a lot.
Right.
Or Cardboard Homestead, they're great. They just released their what they called a bad recording. I haven't listened to it yet of their song "Fuck Bob Denver" or whatever that song's called. But oh man, all 5 of these bands put on incredible performances.
Sure do.
Absolutely. Most original band: Cypher, Space Junk, Witty Tarbox, Wyatt Coin, and Yellow Sauce up for that award.
Cool.
We're gonna just go down the list here. Jamie Holka, Joe Lamoureux of Nuclear Winter, Jordan Potter, Matt Fantini of Space Junk, and Nick Lucido of XM Priory, Best Guitarist category.
Cool.
Which I think Luke might have been a little upset when I talked to him that he was not nominated.
Oh.
I don't know. I think he was just happy that Nick got the nod there, and Best Bassist, Ben from The Scarecrow Show, Cameron from Of Night and Light, Dan Twist of XM Priory, Jeff Miller of Cypher, and Nick Myers of the Dreadnecks.
Wow.
And I don't make any bones about the fact that I voted for Ben for that category. And I'm sure everybody else nominated also would have voted for Ben. So he's very talented. Best Drummer, Diana Nowak Riffle from Pangea. John from The Scarecrow Show. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce their last name. Jose from the Dreadnecks. Naomi Langworthy, easy for me to say.
Yeah.
And Tyler Rezemick from our dear friends and On the Cinder.
Yeah.
Who are about to go on tour again.
I saw that. I might have to send some cookies on the road.
Our best vocalists, Allie Rose Morella, Danielle Mazziotti of Iron Soul, Grace Stumberg, Ronnie Watts, Zach Ward of First Ward. We're going to probably just swing back around on this loop, and because I started like in the middle, and I'm just like, you know what, I might as well just go through all of them. Best other instrumentalist, Carrie Meehan, the keyboards and synth of Space Junk. Grant from the Dreadnecks playing the washboard. Kevin Sampson playing the keyboards in First Ward. Paul Burt playing bass, trombone, synths in Digital Afterlife, The Finality Complex, Brass Pro 716 trombones, and Sally Schaefer playing the violin in Over and Out, they have a show that night at Good Bar, so they won't be there when that one's presented, I don't think.
Bummer.
Best local song, Amygdala. Push, whatever. Push It Back by Jordan Potter, Broken of Night and Light, Home, PA Line, Roses, Ronnie Watts, which you heard earlier, and Waves by Archers, which you can hear on February 15th at the Black and Heart Ball.
Yes.
Best local release, Yellow Sauce's The Ballad of Bob Paul.
I voted for that.
That one wins by default because I'm on it, right?
Yeah.
City Powered Radio, I Drink, Therefore I Am. Which,
I voted for that sometimes, too.
Which is the one I was voting for, honestly. Yeah. XM Priory from Darker Tides.
I voted for that sometimes, too.
That's a great release, too. Mom Said No, Welcome to the Losers Club. We played a song off of that earlier. Space Junk's Ascension, the other nominee in that category. And those are all great choices. We've already mentioned the Greg Rinker Memorial Service. Got Greg Bird on the brain from the EDM category there. Or not EDM, but whatever, his whatever.
Whatever.
Greg Rinker Memorial Service Award, Marty Boritin, Greg Burt. Greg Burt's nominated. How about that? Karina DeFabio, Joe Kent, and Dewey Richbar are the nominees in that one. Let's swing back around and we'll get back to the top of the order here, which is best venue for the nominees: Buffalo Ironworks, Buffalo Riverworks, Mohawk Place, Sportsman's Tavern, and Our Home Stamps the Bar.
I'm excited to see who wins this one.
Me too. Best rock band: Archers, XM Priory, Ish Kabibble, Mom Said No, and The Scarecrow Show. That's an incredible race, right? That is an incredible lineup of 5 artists right there to pick from, and I just wow.
Yeah.
Best punk or pop punk band category, and that's City Pop. Best punk or punk pop band category. They got it written backwards. It's pop punk. Anyway, listed in alphabetical order, they are City Powered Radio, Ghost Pool, Of Night and Light, Super Tugger, and Wyatt Coin.
Yay, I get to present that.
You do. Best of folk acoustic category, Folk Faces, PA Line, Rust Belt Brigade, Shannon Vanderland, and Yellow Sauce. You get to present this one too.
I know. I'm gonna stuff the envelope for Yellow Sauce.
Best hardcore or metal band, Coffin Hook, County Kings, Dreadnecks, Kennedy Carpool, Nuclear Winter. Dreadnecks you can see play this Saturday at the Evening Star as part of the ceremony. Kennedy Carpool you can see March 23rd at Stamps as part of the All WNY 13th anniversary show.
Yes.
We're dying to get Coffin Hook on a show. Dying. County Kings. Oh my God. Remember County Kings?
Yeah.
At Warped Tour, how many people were wearing their t-shirts? And of course, Nuclear Winter, they're just kids. They're only going to get better. And they're nominated. They're phenomenal. They're great. And Joe Lamoureux keeps winning all of our prizes.
I know.
And we're right back where we started. And of course, best All WNY show. There's only one nominee. You vote for me. That's
right.
Of course, we're up against The Struggle Is Real, the Nick and Dan show, Here's the Thing, and Corey Comments, and probably Michael Sargent's show got thrown in there too. I don't know. I don't even know what his show's called. But hey, whatever. We all know who deserves to win that category, right? I mean,
Third place, maybe.
Yeah, third place. You're apparently banned from Earth now.
What did I do?
I don't know what you did.
Is it about the Yellow Sauce?
I don't know. What do we got? Is there anything here that needs to be addressed? Oh, this is the old one. We don't want that one.
No,
we
you
want
don't
this
want
one.
that one. You want this one.
Which we're at 9 votes, so we'll check on that and see what we got. 5 comments. Yeah, it doesn't say that you're banned anywhere on here, so I don't know. You're just banned from Earth. It's 7-2 right now for no. So.
Am I banned for having a birthday buddy?
Oh yes, probably. That's
Okay.
probably why. But yeah, so come join us Saturday, 3:00. It is free to enter. You are encouraged to donate money to crisis services.
Yes.
So
And you could just donate money, or you can participate in the basket raffle, or you can buy cookies. Half of my profits will go to crisis services.
Nice.
Yes.
Maybe I'll sell some ThinkSoJoe show T-shirts. Huh?
There's going to be some ThinkSoJoe show T-shirts in the all WNY basket at the raffle.
Nice.
Yeah. I have to finish making.
Wait till you guys see what I'm wearing if I win this award.
When
I win this award.
When?
Wait till you guys see what I'm wearing when I win this award for best all WNY host. You're gonna love it.
I love it.
I love it.
In an enthusiastic way, I love it.
It'll probably make its debut whether we win or not, but I mean we're gonna win, so it might as well make its debut when we win. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. I'm excited. It's award season for all WNY and our music peoples.
As he glares at his third place certificate.
Well, see, you have to understand that because this was a competition for local music, right? And I lost to like corporate radio.
I know.
So technically, that award means that I'm the best podcast in Western New York.
Mm-hmm.
So the best independent podcast in Western New York. That's what that award means. And I'm going to take joy in placing another one right above it.
There
or
you
below
go.
it. I don't know. I haven't decided
There
yet.
you go.
I haven't decided yet, but it's going up. We know we're winning. We don't know. It's literally one of 2 awards we don't know.
Right.
And I have forgotten most of who wins all the rest of the awards. So it doesn't. I will be just as surprised as all of you when I read the winners on Saturday. So because like I was told a long time ago, and then there's been so many messages since then that I'm not scrolling all the way the fuck up there just to find out things I'm going to find out Saturday.
Right. We can wait.
I'll just wait and be surprised with everybody else. So yeah, yeah, that's Saturday. Of course, we just announced 2 big blockbuster shows coming up.
Blockbuster, huh?
Blockbuster shows.
We'll see.
Wow, what a difference, right? No, anyway. But yes, we've got, of course, our dear friends in Tokyo Monsters. We tried to book a show around, and I think we did a pretty good job with the Blackened Heart Ball.
Yeah.
We've got the Mollists from Tokyo, Japan, playing with
exciting.
Tokyo Monsters. What are the odds
Right.
that we got Tokyo Monsters on a show with a band from Tokyo?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And, of course, we've got Archers, and we've got Strange Standard.
That's going to be fun.
Which, of course, Archers can shoot monsters with their arrows, I guess. Mm-hmm. And Strange Standards has that weird tentacle thing going on. So it all fits together, I guess. But, yeah, of course, and then, of course, we've announced the 13th anniversary show, March 23rd, with Poison the Prophet, the Kennedy Carpool. Who else is on that show?
Iron Soul.
Iron Soul. They're nominated for Best Vocalist.
And Tokyo Monsters.
Tokyo Monsters. Hey, they're on every fucking show, so we forget about them all the time.
Yep.
All the like,
It's just like a given. Like, hey, who's on this? I don't know. Probably Tokyo Monsters.
They're the new XM Priory.
I know.
And the kicker is, I was talking to Ben from the Scarecrow Show and Ryan from Shambles at the Tudor show we just did, and they were both, oh yeah, don't throw us on any show you want, like. And I'm like, well, here's the problem, because they knew I was looking for a band for the Blackened Heart Ball. I said, well, here's the problem, guys, is I don't want to put the same band's name on every flyer.
Which
and we have now, this is going to be our third show of the year and our second time with Tokyo Monsters and our third one in the span of 3 months.
yes.
Because they were on New Year's, and it's like, okay, well, maybe we need to back off on booking them for a month or two after this.
Maybe a little bit. Hey, does it smell like burning?
It has smelt like burning for quite a while.
Do you think it's the thing in front of the register?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I
don't know.
didn't.
We'll have to investigate.
I.
It's the hottest room in the house is the studio, and there's one register, but it's a tiny room. So I put a cardboard box over the register, and it's helping to balance out the temperatures in the different rooms. But now there's this new burning smell, so we have to investigate.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was because I lit this candle yesterday.
No, that's not what it is. It smells like burning dust.
Yeah. Oh,
Like it almost smells like it could be electronic.
I can't smell right now, but I love that smell.
I know,
Electronic, I don't like that smell.
Yeah.
I don't like that because, like, with the way this thing's been acting lately,
Yeah. No.
I really
That's
don't want to shell out, like, a couple of $100 right now.
no.
I can. I just don't want to.
No, we don't need that.
Especially after the money I spent yesterday.
Yeah.
I spent $50 at fucking Revolver Records before spending $65 on flyers.
I haven't seen the flyers yet. They're right here.
I did show you the, I did show you,
You did show me.
I showed you the anniversary party ones because
Yeah.
the font was wrong,
Right.
which is
I see
weird,
it now.
and I don't understand why, but
It's okay. It's okay. Maybe we'll send some of those flyers to Poison the Prophet.
yeah.
Just a few.
Sure. I mean, we got the handbills, which are a decent size. They're bigger than the ones we usually do, and
Yeah.
we're bringing them all to the awards because Scott wanted them, so
Okay, we'll send some.
maybe Scott will give me money back for them. Nah.
Nah.
I don't ask that he gives me anything back if I spend money on the station. Just, it's all for the good of the station.
It's all for the good of all WNY. So, let's talk about these nerds that I spilled in your studio.
That you're gonna clean up.
Well, you know what? Let's play a game where I don't clean it up. And I just see what happens.
I step on them and then I bitch to you in the afternoon. So
And then I clean them up. Yeah. So, I have this project going on right now where I am making decals and patches for samples for some bands, and I'm really excited about this.
yeah, I've heard about what you're trying to do for a band, and I bought the vinyl for you. So
I know you did.
I'm very interested to see how they come out.
Yeah, I think that while I'm chilling dough tonight, I'm probably gonna do that.
Yeah, on top of the money I spent yesterday, I spent $40 the day before.
Yeah.
Or a couple of days before. Whenever I was, Friday, I spent money. I'm like, great, money.
Money.
Like, this, I did not expect to spend this much money here.
Oh my god, I so badly, because these banana bread cookies, they're kind of soft, and I feel like they wouldn't hurt that much. I just want to chuck them at you so bad. I just want to take them out of the bag and throw them at your face one at a time.
Yellow Sauce really liked those, by the way. They
I'm
were
so
very
glad.
thankful.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, everybody likes the cookies. I was telling you about whatever. It was Megan Brown from she used to be in Dirty Smile. She's now in the Rust Belt Birds. And she had one of your cookies. She was given
Yeah.
one of your cookies. Karina's cookies are the best.
That makes me so happy.
So, and of course, there are people who show up to shows just to buy them.
I'm told that Dewey is only coming Saturday because there will be cookies.
Yeah. Never mind that they're,
You never mind their performance.
they're
and
performing
their
and
nominations.
they're nominated. Yeah.
No, he's coming for the cookies.
Yeah.
So, who are we playing next?
We're playing Wyatt Coin next. How about that?
Shit!
But not for another 2 minutes.
Oh, because it's Wyatt Coin, so it's not long.
It's a 4-minute song.
Okay.
It's 6 minutes to
Well,
the end of the show.
How about this? If you guys are interested in donating to the basket raffle that's going on Saturday at the WNY Awards ceremony. Proceeds will go to Crisis Services, and all you got to do is get a hold of me, and we'll arrange either you bringing the donation there on Saturday or bringing the donation to me, or, you know, if we plan it really well, I might be able to pick it up. But we really appreciate anything, and everything will help and will make a difference. And there's going to be some pretty cool shit.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a great, we're going to have just all kinds of shit going on my Facebook right now. And I'm just kind of like
I see your face reacting to them.
Like, I don't even know, like, what half of this is right now. And it's
because you're not paying full attention?
No, because I'm trying to do the show. And just, like, Ryan's messaging me from the Struggle is Butthurt because they're going to lose on Saturday music podcast. And then there's, like, somebody's messaging the page, and I'm just, like, half paying attention, and it's like, I don't know what anybody wants me to do, like, you know. But Wyatt Coin is performing and also nominated for a few different awards, so come on out and support them, and all the rest of the great nominees and artists that are performing and receiving awards or nominated for the All WNY Music Awards this week. This Saturday, 3 o'clock, the show gets started. And here we go. This is Wyatt Coin, Guff Speaking Work Slackers, which is a Simpsons reference, on All WNY ThinkSoJoe show. See you next week.
I'm trying to travel around the world, and I've tried kissing 100 pretty girls. Well, but all I got to return my troubled ones, this sad old country song. And they told me that your town, it was dry, but I found me a paradise. And I realized that the hand above, yeah, was really just a mitten, a fucking